Okay, Pops.
Yes, handsome.
How you doing today?
I am, clean shaven
Yeah, you're
and
looking
feeling good.
Good.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about today.
Yeah.
Article in Automotive News: luxury sales reaching historic highs. Oh. We got a boom in the car market.
Ooh, yes, in the luxury sales market.
Yes.
Oh my God, historic highs. Big doobie.
What does that even mean? Oh no! Before we get into that, back at YourAutoAdvocate.com,
Yeah.
that was great.
That's how you get a historic high, buddy.
Oh, I didn't get it. The buying guide, step by step, we'll walk you through how to buy a car.
The 4-step buying guide.
The 4-step buying guide.
There you have it.
We'll walk you through the car buying process. Take a peek.
It's available at YourAutoAdvocate.com. You don't need the www.
Exactly. All right, let's get into the article, Pops. So, what is going on for luxury brands right now?
Well, apparently, people of means mean to buy a luxury car.
Yeah.
Auto sales were up 12% in the first quarter of this year. Luxury auto sales rose 20%.
Wow.
Yes. So the difference between those who have and those who don't is growing ever wider.
It's interesting because in a lot of our videos, we talk about market day supply and different kind of like key metrics that pertain to negotiability. And we also talk about the chip shortage a lot.
Yes.
In the luxury segment, you have typically less supply. And then you have a chip shortage that actually isn't affecting the luxury brands, it seems, as much as it's affecting the more mass market brands.
Yes.
Kind of an interesting dichotomy of what's happening.
Yes, and a dichotomy of what America looks like today as far as haves and have-nots.
No, definitely.
When 15.2% of the industry sales are luxury sales, that's a big percentage of the car market.
Do you think that has something to do with the additional dealer markup that's going on some of the vehicles that are out there? Like, for example, we help a lot of people trying to buy Toyota 4Runners,
yes.
right? And then it's with either at MSRP or at sticker or plus $3,000 or $5,000. Or if you're in the market for a Kia Telluride,
yes.
And it's at sticker if you're lucky or plus $5,000 or $8,000. Do you think people are then just saying, well, let me just go look at a Q5 or something like that from Audi or an X5 from BMW?
It could be. I just think that there was so much money that was saved in the last year because of the pandemic, where people didn't drive as much, people didn't go out as much, people didn't spend as much of their discretionary income as they normally would have.
Yeah.
So that they're taking that money and they're going, well, what the hell? Let's get a really nice car, and they are. And the most amazing thing about it is that the percentage of sales that are actually leased vehicles is going down.
Really?
And typically, it's in the luxury car segment that leasing is at the highest levels, but it dropped below 50%.
Wow.
Of sales were actually leased,
And
down
so-
8% from the previous year.
So we had Mercedes-Benz in the quarter sold the most vehicles. I think it
Yes.
says in the article. Yeah, they
Yes.
delivered 78,256 vehicles.
Yes.
Not including their commercial vans that
Yes.
they sell. Lexus
Yes, was number 2.
up 32%.
Yeah, that's a bad way to be up, huh? Yeah.
74,253 vehicles were sold in the
Yes.
first quarter. And then BMW is up 20%.
Yes.
With 71,433 vehicles sold.
Yeah, I can't do the math. That's 145. That's 200 and 30-some thousand.
No, it's a lot. I mean, it says here in the entire segment, where was it? Overall, U.S. luxury sales were 547,903. And those three accounted for not quite half, but 40% or so.
That's pretty good.
What's interesting is it's in the crossover section or segment as well.
Yes.
The GLC, the GLE for Mercedes.
Yes.
For Lexus, it's going to be your RX, your NX, I guess, as well.
Yes.
And then BMW, it's your X series.
Yeah, your X2, your X3, your X5.
Well, no one's buying an X2. No one should be buying it.
Yeah, because if you're going to buy that, you might as well just go buy a Mini.
And then What do you have after BMW? Audi rounded out the top 5, it says here. What was number 4? Do you remember from when you read it?
Tesla.
Really?
Yeah, they had 66,000 deliveries in the quarter. Of course, you don't really know because Elon plays his cards close to the vest, and it's just absolutely amazing how every month or every quarter it's like exactly 66,000 or exactly 58,000. Yeah, it's never like 66,718.
Maybe you
He
should
just
go in
rounds
their,
up.
You should go in their finance department, help them make more reliable numbers, more believable numbers.
His numbers are believable. They're just rounded up, you know.
So Tesla in the top 5 for the quarter, Audi as well. And then interestingly in the article,
yes, it mentions Genesis.
Yep.
And it mentions Genesis because, well, they doubled their first quarter sales.
this gives
from
you
the
some
previous year.
perspective of how much like of a foothold the Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Audi, and now Tesla and Lexus nameplates have.
Yes.
Genesis doubled.
Doubled from the previous year all the way up to 8,222 deliveries in the first quarter.
And Jaguar did the opposite.
Jaguar is
I tried intentionally to say Jaguar.
Jaguar,
Like you say.
Yeah, well, it is Jaguar. Is the right way to say it. And Jaguar is looking around trying to find something to get them high at this point because their sales were off 44% down to 4,046. Not a good time to be a Jaguar dealer.
Yeah, really.
Yes.
Question for you. I was with some people that were from the state of Michigan, and they did this little test, and they had someone say Toronto and Pontiac.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that? Toronto is how you're supposed to pronounce it. And Pontiac.
Pontiac. There's no T in Pontiac.
And there's no T in Toronto, evidently.
Well, there is the first T.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see more of the same throughout the year?
Probably.
Really?
Yeah, because people just have so much money saved up from the last year.
The people who already had money have even more.
Even more money. Yes. And so they'll use that to buy more luxury goods.
Craziness.
Why not?
Craziness.
Yes.
Deals to be had in this segment, do you think? Or do you think the manufacturer incentives will become fewer and further between?
Depending on the chip shortage.
Which, again, we have seen more effects on the main... Not that these aren't mainstream, but like the more economical brands, we've seen the impacts of the chip.
Yeah. You know, those economical $75,000 Ford trucks. Yeah, that's economical.
Let's cut the video. You're right.
Yeah. But mass market.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry about that.
Thanks for your time, Dad.
You should never show your boss up.
Dad, get out of here.